This is to show you how to work the online tutoring for WC Online. First, go to usm.mywconline.com and log in. Choose the schedule that you're trying to go to, whether it be math or whatever. You must choose this in order to log in. And then you will see the schedule here. Yours may be slightly different, but you should be able to see where you're scheduled. And you're going to click on an appointment. So when I click on an appointment for me, I will be able to see some options who created the appointment and booked the appointment with you. And then you're able to start or join an online consultation. At the end of our consultation, we're going to come back and we're going to add a new client report as well. So let's first go into our online consultation and look at that platform and see what it looks like. So click Start or Join Online Consultation. It will pull up another window. In this window, as it's loading, it will have a webcam as well as a chat and this whiteboard here in the middle. So you can see me over here in the corner. I did want to show you, I had to play around with it for a little bit, but if you are just getting to this for the first time, you may have to enable your webcam. But once you get your webcam pulled up, you want to also, you may want to make it bigger. So you have to kind of work with this a little bit, but if you right click, you have some options and there's a picture-in-picture option, which I prefer. So this is showing up now in the bottom left. You can also hover over that and click back to tab and it will take you back to the regular tab. So let's just say, for example, you have a document camera or something like that, or something you want to show. You don't want the students to have to look at this teeny tiny little picture for your webcam. So you do have that option as well. I believe if you click on this, let's see. Yeah, I think you can make that bigger. So you have that. So we'll have to play around with this. Okay. The other thing is on the right-hand side, let's make this smaller because I don't want to see myself. Okay, there we go. On the right-hand side, you have live chat. So if you are in the session, I actually have a student copy going on over here. So as you're typing, I want to show you what it looks like from the student. So you see I'm not typing on that one, but as I'm typing, it will show, which I really like because that means that as they're typing and as you're typing, it's live. They're not waiting for you to have to write the entire sentence and then hit enter. Just be careful because whatever you type, that's what they're going to see. Unless you want to turn that off. So you could certainly hit the little checkbox here and it will not send real-time chat updates. You will have to actually hit enter for it to go through. Okay, so you have some options there. This in the middle is basically your area to collaborate. So you can actually highlight all of this and backspace and just whiteboard it out. And you can type here. And this other person can also come in behind it and they can type as well. So you can see that that you show up as different colors, but you're all collaborating into the same document. So this might be a place where you would type instructions. You also, for us math folks or physics or whatever, you can enable and embed math symbols. So as you're typing, let's say x squared, it will automatically preview that and you can insert. So if you need to use that, you can use that as well. Lastly, you can use the draw feature. Now, this is not perfect, and I'm letting you know this now, but if you have a tablet or a laptop you can write on, this might be the best way. And it is using this drawing tool right here. So if you click that, you will see that you have some options, and I'm going to click it again to expand those options. From there, you can click the pencil, and then you can just use your writing tool to type whatever there. It is not great. I'm going to tell you that right now. But let me just write test. So you can see what it looks like. And I have a laptop. The other thing is I have yet to figure out how to keep this out. So if you figure that out, you let me know, okay? You can also upload an image if you need to do that. So if you are, let's say, doing chemistry or physics or math or whatever, and you need something to write on or be able to pull up some formulas or whatever, you can do that as well, okay? So you can see participants over here on the right-hand side. You have some other options here as well. I did want you to know that you can import Word documents and things like that, but it comes in as plain text. So if you have a lot of math type on it or something like that, it's probably not going to import that. So just know, I've tried to do that. It basically did not included all the words, but none of the math. So I would just maybe suggest using the math JAX option there. Okay. This works just like a regular editor. All right, from there, if you are done, you can close out. And again, you can go back to this pop-up box that you had before. And this, it's still there from before. If you click Add New, then you have some options here. Anything that has a red star, you have to check. Now, some of this is not going to work for all of us, so we're just going to have to make do, okay? So one thing to know is that we're using a system that was already pre-built. The Speaking and Writing System, our center, actually spent a lot of time building this out for them, and then, you know, the Math Zone kind of started using their system as well, and now we've added the Math Tutoring Center and Chemistry and Physics, so we're going to just do the best we can. That's how that works. So you will need to choose your appointment length, the staff or resource. Choose one of these. I would not choose Gulf Park. I'll ask to see if there's something else we can add there. The instructor for the course that you are helping the student with. The course, so CHE 106L or MAT 103 or MAT 101, whatever. A general description of what you worked on today. What assignments? Was it Unit 8 homework or Section 2.1 or a lab write-up or something like that, okay? What did the client bring? What issues were covered? How many days until the assignment is due? How many previous tutoring sessions? Describe the session. So what I would like for you to do, and this is the advice given by the Speaking and Writing Center, and I agree with them, is when you're doing this, your appointment should only be about 35 minutes long, and the next 10 minutes you will spend filling this out with the student. So you need to be here with the student going through this and have them help you come up with this. This is a great way for you to kind of summarize the session, talk about what needs to happen, talk about what was covered, and then also any additional comments. So maybe they also need to say, like, you need to work on this, or you need to go back over this and then start working on this to prepare for the test next week, whatever, okay? And then you can actually email this to the client or student, the staff, administrator, or anybody else. We do probably want to email a copy to the student. And then you can choose to upload, like if there's a document that you worked on or whatever, you can do that too. I want you to leave the file visibility to administrators only. This is, we want to make sure that this is not out to everybody. Okay. And then you would hit save report, and then that will close your window. I'm going to click close window. And then at that point, the color of this appointment will change. Okay. If you're unable to get to your appointment and you log in and you see blue there for your name, then you need to contact me because it could be an email issue. Your email in the system is set for your USM email. So if you register with anything else, you need to make sure that you go back and create a different account. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I'm sure this was just the beginning and just a small short how-to on this system, but hopefully this will get you started. Thanks.